I've seen you. You're not fooling me. Seen you hanging around, waiting for this moment. This moment right here. The moment that you crossed the threshold and came inside the big tent for office hours. What is office hours? Oh my goodness, so much to deconstruct, so much to explain. But the most important part is howdy, beautiful folks. Today is day 138 of office hours. I'm Brian Brushwood. If you're new to all this, I'm the internet's older brother, and oh boy, I've seen some shit. Now I'm going to share all of it with you one day at a time. Office Hours, of course, is the fan-wide check-in where we check in on Scam School, on Modern Rogue, on X, on LinkedIn, and God help us, the hardest of the hardcores over at twitch.tv/Night Attack. These fine folks right over here, these allow me to introduce you to the best people on the internet, the hardcores, the elite, the Diamond Club. Carbon forms diamonds, right? Carbon, that's just forged in the heart of a burning star. Diamonds are crafted under immense pressure for extraordinary amounts of time. And that's what these beautiful people do. And join us every single day. You should join us. Once you join us, you earn your diamond wings. You get to flash our gang sign. That's right, it's a gang sign. Did you know that on national TV, there's a secret cabal of experts who will sneak in the gang sign just as a little wink to us and ours? Yeah, that's right. You can be among them. Just join us. I show up, we're live almost every single morning, around 9 o'clock-ish, give or take. I give you about an hour's head start. And notice, Princess Judith, you didn't miss the show itself, but we are ramping up. We are getting started. Ooh, does the Vatican know about this cabal? Indeed, they do. Indeed. Members of the Vatican may be on national appearances when talking about the incoming Pope, may have talked about the dichotomy, the duality of two different aspects coming together in the first election of a Jesuit priest to the role of Pope. Anyway, today we are on episode 37. 37. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I even wrote it right here. Episode 37 is Advanced NIM. Now you remember we did the very first episode of NIM. In general, again, if you're new, there are three different types of tricks that you want to do at the bar or anytime you want to get people's attention. You got to have openers. These are gifts that are inherently interesting. Then you want your tweeners, your stuff that builds value. But your closers should be an interesting enough puzzle that you can withhold the information of how it's done for the cost of either one tasty beverage or, I don't know, whatever the reason for the engagement is, right? And so in this case, we did NIM, which was a simple, you take 1, 2, or 3 counters, and it's in a big pile. And basically, the algorithm was dead simple. If they took X, you took Y, and then you would always be making sure that they took the last token, and then you were the winner. In this case, this one is a lot more fair, a lot more interesting, and has a lot more of Molly Wood in it. Molly Wood is a fantastic journalist, and we're going to meet her, and we're going to see all about it. You guys are going to watch the episode in its entirety, and we are then write your questions in the chat, and I'll give you all the behind-the-scenes interesting intel as soon as we get to the end. Here we go. There we go. And go.
If you have a channel with less than 1,000 subscribers...
What just happened? What just happened? Hold on. I do not... Oh, am I logged in onto the wrong account? Because I was about to say, this looks a bit like an ad, and I don't...
If you have a channel with less than...
What? Oh, did I? Oh, you know what? I clicked on a thing. That wasn't an ad.
If you have a channel with less...
There we go. Oh, boy! For a second, I panicked. I thought I had a real ad, and then I was gonna have a real beef, and then we're gonna have a real problem. But we don't, and we didn't. So here we go. Here's Advanced NIM. This episode of Scam School brought to you by GoDaddy.com.
Welcome to Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, the Sultan of Scam, the tyrant of trickery, the head honcho of hustling, Brian Brushwood. And today, we're going to learn an advanced version of a game you've already learned. You may remember we learned how to play NIM, a game that's simultaneously totally fair and totally unbeatable. Now today, we're going to learn a simpler version of the game that seems more fair to the sucker, but in fact will net you more free drinks than you ever would have dreamed possible. Check it out. Molly, what a pleasure to have you on the show. I am very excited. This is going to be the first time I'm scamming somebody so important.
I'm nervous.
Except for maybe Tom Merritt. That's all right. Okay, we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
I got to warn you, I'm very good at this game. But by the time we're done, you will be as good as I am.
Okay.
Okay, now here's the game.
All right.
The game is we got 3 piles here. You can take as many coins as you want from any one pile per turn.
Okay.
Whoever takes the last coin loses. That's it.
So I don't want to get stuck with the last one.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I think I want to go first.
Indeed. Well, by all means, take your turn.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, I see.
That's right. That just happened.
That's right. That means I did it right.
It means anything you want it to mean.
Something. Okay.
Interesting. What do we got here?
This is well thought out on my part, by which I mean not at all.
All right. Okay. There you go. I'm good now. You didn't expect that, did you?
No.
That's right.
I sort of forgot about the more than one at a time.
That's right.
All right.
That'd be a silly game if all we did was take turns going one at a time. No way.
It would take a while.
All right. That's cool. What's funny is the banter ends and the desire to win takes over. No,
I remembered.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
I love she got the eye of the tiger. The cold fire came over here. All of a sudden, it's about
And she
winning and
started to
losing.
cheat. Yeah.
And there you go. You want to play again?
Yes.
You got an idea for the rules now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I think I still want to go first.
Okay, by all means, go first.
This is like a Sudoku thing. Like, I know there's a thing, but I don't know the thing.
Well, you'll learn the thing before it's all over. The thing is, you'll learn the thing. Oh, interesting. You know what? Power play.
Woo!
That's right.
Okay. That's not the thing. I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit.
You're doing a deep blue moment here. Permutating all the calculations. Is that a verb? Can one permutate? He, she, or it permutates? Oh, the last one. We'll do it one more time. I'm sure. No, you'll get it down. You'll get it down. That's because now you know what to look for. You want to go first, or you want me to go?
I want you to go first.
Really? Well, I'm
No.
gonna do a move somebody taught me a long time ago. A wise master of the game by the
So
name
I was
of
on
Molly
the right
Wood.
track the first time. Or apparently, though, you can just do whatever you want, and it turns out that you win.
It's flexible. That's the neat thing about this game is there's a lot of different paths to
Good
success.
times. Yeah, good times.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Well, that's what you did.
There we go. We start playing for money next. We're playing with
No.
money right now, but now we can play for money.
This one's just making me mad. Like, I don't want to get stuck with that one, because that's like too easy.
You've
Damn
come
it.
to learn that the 4 is the kiss of
The
death.
four's horrible.
Are you ready to get on the inside?
Yes.
All right, this is an advanced version of a game called NIM. And we've talked about NIM before. We actually taught a super simple version of how to play and cheat at NIM before. But what I like about this version, it's a little bit tougher to learn how to win at it, but it seems so much more fair. If you want to learn some of the older versions of NIM, the other one we taught, then just check out the previous episode. Here's how you win at this game.
Okay.
No matter what they do, there are 5 pole positions, 5 configurations that if you can create those, you will always win. Does that make sense?
Like the 4.
Yeah, exactly. Like you noticed that by the time that we got to the end, 2 and 2, you know that you were pretty much screwed by that point, right?
Yeah.
So I've written down
Every time.
a cheat sheet for you of the 5 different configurations. Now, they're not that hard to memorize, but we're going to let you use the cheat sheet for
Okay.
learning here. First of all, just remember, this game seems to be all about guns because the starting configuration is 3, 5, and 7. So just remember a 357 Magnum, right?
Obviously.
Of course, why not,
That's what
right?
I thought, yeah.
Okay, the first configuration is pretty easy to remember, 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't matter which pile has what. It could be 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, or it could be 1, 3, and 2.
Right.
Could be 2, 3, and 1. As long as you get a 1, a 2, and a 3, you're gonna win.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Next configuration, 2, 4, and 6. That's also pretty easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. A 1, 1, 1. The only one that's kind of funny is the 1, 4, 5. So just remember 45. Remember, it's all about guns, right? So just remember 45.
I was gonna go with PowerBook.
Well,
My first PowerBook, 145B.
really?
Mnemonic devices are everywhere.
You Mac weirdos.
Yeah.
You guys are freaking me out.
I don't have it anymore.
And then the last configuration is 2 even piles.
Right.
Okay.
Which I learned over and over.
Exactly. Over and over and over again, you figured out. Once you saw 2 even piles, you pretty much knew, crap, I'm the host, right? So the only way for you to lose is if you're playing somebody who knows all these configurations.
Right.
Or an idiot savant, right? And you let them go first, and they take just 1. That's the only way you can lose.
Okay.
Okay?
So when I let you go first, I was screwed no matter what.
Correct. The moment you let me go first, you were host. Because the first
2,
move I
4,
did,
6.
I took either 1 or I took 1 from whatever.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. So in this case, let's say you're going first. You start by taking 1. So take 1 from any of the piles.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
I was off to
So
the
now
right
it's
start.
my turn. Yeah, and actually it made me a little bit nervous. You start off by taking 1. I'm like, oh,
I was
she's
all,
not
"Oh,
a
I got
genius. She's like, I did the research. You're going down, Brushwood. All right, so you've taken your first move, and I'm Mr. Don't really know how to play, so I just grab a random amount here. Okay, so what do we got? We've got, now what I found, and remember, order doesn't matter.
Right.
What I found is saying in my mind, saying to myself what the numbers are. You'll discover that 2 of the numbers are going to match up to one of these configurations, and it'll be obvious which of these you should go for. So in this case, say out loud how many in each pile, and it'll be obvious what you should do.
Well, so now I have 2, 4, 5.
Correct. So what should you go
okay.
for? There you go. So now you've hit one of the pole positions. You hit
Right.
1, 4, 5. You're already home free. So no matter what I do, let's say the next thing I do is that.
Right.
So again, say out loud
And then
what you
I'm
got.
like 1, 3, 4, which means I want 1, 2, 3.
That's right. Now you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got another pole position. You're almost home free. So let's say I do something kooky and I grab all these. Now once you get to the end game,
Right.
you're gonna have to start thinking it through. Okay,
Right.
You're not gonna necessarily go by what's written on here. But so I leave you with this. What are you gonna do? Nah, I wouldn't do that.
No?
Because look
Oh,
what I
that's
do. I
even
take 1 and then I leave it.
piles.
Wait,
Right, not
well,
2 even piles that are the same number.
no. You're right. 2 even piles would work, except for at the end game, because now you're within
Oh,
striking
right.
distance.
I don't know
You
what's
just take
happening. I
both of
just take
those,
those, yeah.
and stick me with that.
I knew that.
Right?
Your numbers confused me.
I know, my wizardry. And all you got to do is
Thanks to
memorize
my
these.
paper.
And you are. No, but those are easy to remember.
I know.
In fact, I bet you can already. I bet you can already recite them.
Let's try it out.
Without? Here, well, let me make sure you remember. What are they?
1,
You
2,
can
3.
probably see right through. Yes.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah. No,
2,
that's.
4, 6.
Yes.
1, 1, 1.
Yes.
1, 4, 5.
Yes.
And 2 even piles.
See, look how easy it is to remember.
I told you, it's all
Without
about the
even
power
a
book.
crib sheet. the power book. Yeah, all you Mackies out there. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Now for real, the Grand Championship tournaments. Wood versus brushwood. Which wood shall remain? Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I would like to go first.
Okay, go.
That's so nice of you to ask. You're such a faker. No.
You win yourself a beer. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Molly Wood, champion of Advanced NIM. That was awesome. You did great.
I'm gonna be playing this all the time for money. Look out, San Francisco.
So yes, you will have to do some memorization to pull off the advanced version of NIM, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. The game seems so much more fair that the sucker won't have any idea what's going on until it's too late and you've won yourself a free beer. I want to thank the magician Opie Houston for teaching me this version of Advanced NIM, and I'd also like to announce this week the beginning of a new long-running contest, an opportunity for you to screw over your buddies and kick some cash over to your favorite show, Scam School, at the same time. We're going to be looking for the best domain smack out there. What's a domain smack? Well, in short, domains are so ridiculously cheap through our sponsor at GoDaddy.com that you can register an insulting, demeaning domain and put it to your friend's website just for the hell of it for less than the amount of money that's in your couch cushions right now. Take one of your friends who's a little bit proud of his sexual prowess, register the domain loservirgin.com and put it to his MySpace. Don't like this show? Register the domain worstshowontheinternet.com and put it to Scam School. Or if you're rather proud of your own performance, register the domain, I don't know, damnI'mGoodLooking.com and put it to your page. Whatever it is, be creative, be outrageous, be witty. Just make sure to send us the links at brian@revision3.com. We'll collect the winners and create a Hall of Fame at domainsmack.com. Plus, we've got the perfect code to register your domain smack. Enter code SCAM3 when you check out, and the domain only...
All right. They're not paying me for this part. But I did like the domain smack. We'll talk about that here in just a second. There we go.
When you check out, because otherwise we don't see a damn cent, and that means no more scams for you selfish bastards. Join us on the forums at revision3.com/scamschool. Any question about this scam, or if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. We want to give special thanks to Molly Wood from Buzz Out Loud for joining us today. And next week, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to give you GPS coordinates so you can finally, at long last, find Waldo. Now, if I could just figure out those damn Magic Eye posters, then we'll be set. Crying out loud.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. So let's break this one down. This was a really, really good one, guys. You could tell right around this time, number one, we've cracked a decent C block, so we get a good ending to the story. You could tell that this is a game that Brian's very comfortable with. Also, I don't know if you guys heard, there's a big bad audio hit right at the beginning of this. Listen to this.
Welcome to Scam School.
Did you hear that RF? We ran into that all the time. I guess being downtown in San Francisco is a pretty noisy environment. But in this case, man, this was a production dream. I actually love this table. This whole composition is great. I would probably pick some other totem besides a coin because that doesn't quite pop. But I think at the time I was more concerned with making sure that all of the objects that were used in it were native to the bar. But yeah, man, 37 episodes in, this is the first one that I feel like, yep, this is Scam School. This is classic Scam School. Nicholas George. Oh, that's right. I forgot to say hello to everyone. Hello, Nicholas George. Hello, Oswald the Rabbit. Hello, James Cobalt. Hello, G. James B. Hello, Magic 51. Hello, Kuro Metoriku. Hello, I think I already said Oswald the Rabbit. Magic 51. Benterat. Oh, and I lost all the rest. And thank you to everyone else. Good morning, everyone else who showed up. Whoops. Yeah, the light hits them just right to see how many and where. Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. This one, Opie Houston passed away a couple years ago. As a matter of fact, I bought all of his a bunch of his magic books at the Austin Magic Library. In fact, I found one of my books and one of Andrew Main's books in his collection. But he showed it to me, and he gave me the mnemonic of the guns to remember the pole positions on there. But I think we visit NIM 2 more times, including like a universal code for it. But I dig. I think this is my favorite version because it seems the most fair and flexible that you could take any number of amount you want from any one pile. And then, yeah, I like the Matrix this one. Guys, I don't have much of a comment to say on this one. Although I will ask you guys to play our guessing game. This one was posted, let's see, how many years ago? 16 years ago. 16 years ago. How many views do you guys think? Lock it in. Lock it in. How many views? I just remember 145 because it's one more than 12 squares. Just over a gross. Yeah, it's funny how we get those 1 billion views. All right. We're not playing by Price is Right rules, so you might be right. 21,000, says Princess Judith. We'll see. Flying Car 100 says 35,000. Banterat says 15,000. Yeah, mnemonics are everywhere. It's crazy. All right, the actual number is 50,000. That's solid. Yeah, look at this. 50,000 views. I wonder, here, let's take a look at let's see if we can get the story of the analytics to reveal itself. Oh, here, let me switch this over to the Scam Nation account. Then we could go to the analytics. Oh, this is something I gotta fix. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Oh, that's kind of interesting that it got anything in the last few days. Let's do since uploaded lifetime. Yeah, this one was just a solid worker. Turns out when you're just look at that, only 8, 16, like dozens of views every other day. It just adds up over a lot of years. That's crazy. And 4,000 watch hours. And look at that, it's still getting subscribers as of 2024. Thank you for your service, Advanced Nim. Now, let's go and we'll answer all of the old questions. There we go. You can make this game foolproof by starting with 1, 3, 5, 7 or something else with a Nim sum of 0 and let the opponent go first. You could also fool them into thinking the game is fair by letting them choose whether you win or lose when you take the last coin. Ooh, I love letting them decide if the last token is win or lose. Good catch. Sorry I'm late. Brian. Julie, do the thing. Literal. LOL. 257 is a pole position. How is that? Is that right? Wild. Wow, I just stumbled across this video today, and holy shit, his hair is something. Sonic Boom. And you know what? You get a heart. Thanks, haha, finally. Glad you dug it. If there's a 4 and 5 pile left, I think you take one from the 5 pile to make it even with the other pile. That works. Mathemagic. Zing. I don't know what to say on that one. Brian, what do you do if they make one of the patterns? That's the great part. You could try for the next pattern. I've been trying this for a couple of times now. It's pretty easy to hit the next pole position, since the hope is always that they either don't know the pole positions or aren't savants. Ooh, I'm still going to try this on your office buddy soon. Okay, gang. It's been 10 years. How did you do? Right. Yes, you can. Your move would be to take 3 coins from the 7 pile, leaving you with 1, 4, 5 target. I'll just say yep. Then you just have to take coins to make the other 2 piles equal. Yep. Is this Brian's channel? Yep. Sorry, I'm late. It's been 16 years since you asked. Go down to 4-4. Correct. If I got 1-4-5 and they pick 1, what do? Take 1 for the 5. That's correct. I instead used the thing about in binary number pairs because that means I can adapt to other combinations. Ooh, tell me more about this. What if the other guy goes first? So you take one of the 3 piles. So I have 2, 5, 7. And then you just want to be... Lots of good answers in this thread. Well done. You know what? I should maybe pin comments. What do we think of that? There. The game, this one was extra spiky. Nice. I'll give that a heart. The game should not be too hard, at best time consuming to figure out. Going backwards and assuming a capable opponent, the process should be clear. Let X be anything. Be anything greater than 1. You win. Oh, wow. Wow. This is amazing. Sorry it took so long to find it. There we go. Oh, look at this. Past Brian replied. Does it mean... Whoops. Late to this, but yes. Actually, you don't need to memorize anything. There's a solution that works with all configurations. Great find. I think we used this formula in a later episode, but we haven't gotten to it in our rewatches yet. Archimedes Lab. How to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think this is one of the places we found it. Yep. This looks like a configuration I remember from a later episode. Good deal. Yay. Don't forget homophobic. I have no idea what you're referring to. It was 12 years ago. Do you remember? Question. Any configs on 1357? I'll just say yep. And then if they want to respond, they'll respond. Comment inbox 0 achieved. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Andreas Belarus McEwen, 5,000. Will be drinking later today. You did donate to an Anglican charity. I forgot to hit reply on one of them. I think I just did a heart, didn't I? Or is it? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, but that one I put down there. Oh, boom. Good catch. Good catch. That was a good catch, Princess Judith. Well done. Magic51 says, I noticed YouTube isn't as it seems anymore. They don't have over 1,000 comments over the years when I look for it. Unpack that for me, Magic51. If what you mean is that they're not showing as many of the comments as they used to, I think we're just hitting the great goo phase where there's just too much everything and there needs to be filters. Oh, man, Cliff Horn, you're late. You missed it. We did Advanced NIM. It was really good. We decided that this was Scam School hitting its stride. It worked out really well. It was a good one. I want to talk to YouTube creator. Comment second time. It just says the highlighted are being shown most, even if I have to see all comments. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I think that we're increasingly all getting individually tailored, curated experiences. I wonder, for example, if I went to incognito mode. Okay. No, they all are here, including the replies. Boy, that's really, really remarkable. I mean, it's just amazing to me that so much of that data is preserved still so far. And bless the hearts of everybody at the Internet Archive for fighting the good fight. As a matter of fact, I think we have one of the founders of the Internet Archive on Scam School coming up in an upcoming episode here. The bell connects to social interactions. Oswald the Rabbit, do you have that tool? I guess you're in the middle of messing around with all the API key stuff. I just realized I'm doing the thing that's frustrating where I'm going to ask a question that won't arrive for 14 seconds. But, yeah, I'm getting bits and pieces of everything. This is one thing that I always worry about on the stream is half a conversation where somebody's just staring off and then replying to chat-related things. It always drives me batty. Okay. Well, let's look at the agenda. Oh, wow. There's not much there. Is this really a light day? So yesterday I went to, I actually saw Jim Louderback yesterday. You guys were there. I missed his talk, but we got together at a party downtown. I went to a panel. I snuck my way in with somebody else's speaker's badge. Got recognized thrice, and it was a really good time. Being in a spot like that is, I don't know, it's really interesting to see what it's like to have sort of an aging out reputation, by which I mean, I don't know, it's like 50-50, where a sentence or three in, it would suddenly click who I was, and they were like, oh my God, and they were like, yeah, and it's like, what's going on? And so, tell them a little bit about our current quest. I do need a phone on the wall for the call-in segment. We gotta make that a thing. We gotta make that project happen. Yeah, Jim Louderback was the CEO of Rev3 back in the day. And get this, look at this. He actually shouted us out, what we're doing right now. Oh, hold on. Bonnie's asking if I stole her AirPods. Don't think so. There you go. Don't think so. There we go. Yeah, look at this. So he has labeled. So what Jim does now is he is talking about different moves that people could do in the chat in the post AI economy. Oh, look at that! You can see his reflection in there. But he talks about he talks about us doing the live streams specifically as a way to make it unambiguous that there's a very human beating heart here the entire time. One of the things you're hearing a lot about is trust and how trust is affecting or being affected in an AI world, and the ability for a human to take unambiguous responsibility for a thing, which is a big part of why I make sure to show up every single day and make sure to, engage in good faith with everybody who shows up, is to make it unambiguous, because I suspect that over the next 5 or 10 years, it's going to be very valuable to be unambiguously the one person doing the thing. There we go. Here's an example. My stream yesterday says top is selected. You'll see featured comments. Yeah, what you should be able to do, Magic 51, is if you click on a caret down to it, you can sort by newest. But I don't know if there are different permissions for different accounts in different apps. I don't know. Yeah. So, as a matter of fact, guys, we are so on the right cusp. I don't know if you guys listen to the Freakonomics podcast, but they just released a new one about, here we go. The new Freakonomics episode is Here's Why You're Constantly Fighting Off Scammers. And they got it mostly right. Although it's shocking. First of all, there are 3 people they interviewed. All 3 of them, I need to reach out and see if I can get them interested in, hopping on a call, because there was this amazing moment when, just like at the Convene conference, everybody's describing the same elephant. All the blind men are describing the same elephant. But for some reason, when it comes to, well, now what? What do we do? Nobody knows the answer. And of course, you guys know that I've been shouting from the rooftops, you teach people to play offense is the most important move to do. But in this case, they correctly identified that all of our current scam teaching is backwards facing, out of date. Look for broken English, look for bad logos, any of that stuff. Those are the trappings of a bygone era. And when it came to the question, well, what do we do next? I think it was somebody from the FTC that said, I don't know. And meanwhile, I'm like, so close, so close. So I'll reach out to them. There's also a professor from the University of Buffalo, and I'm going to be in Buffalo doing an onstage keynote with the Project Alpha boys. It'll be the first reunion live on stage since Project Alpha. And that'll be a Q&A based on the World's Greatest Con, Project Alpha. Is there anybody in the chat who hasn't listened to World's Greatest Con? And I guess really all of them, because there's not so many that you can't catch up on all of them. I'd be curious about that. But at any rate, hopefully I can meet up with some of these experts. Eve Morgan, would an LLM suddenly bring up Werner Herzog? No, that's the kind of weird detritus that only exists in the back salad bowl of horseshit in Brian's mind. There, I proved it. Sorry. I don't know why Werner Herzog was first to come to mind. The latest episode is pretty good, Princess Judith, the Rainmaker one. Okay. If I did that, there's 2 comments if I do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. We're now at the point, Hawk Worley, where we can vibe code a program to let people call in on a Raspberry Pi on the old phone. And I think that would be an excellent all-day project. I would love to do that. I don't know if I can do that today. No, today I have many obligations. Whoops. Okay, so let's talk a bit about these clips. Hawk Worley, wisely and correctly, said if you want something that will be robust on the back of shoes, you don't want to 3D print anything, just get belt clips. So I got these belt clips. And, here, let's take a look. I actually brought just my crappy running shoes today so that we can see how all this would look when it goes on. So one of the problems with the bank clips is that they can dig into your heel while you're on stage, or the whatever, your Achilles tendon, and that really hurts. But this guy slips on there real nice. Unfortunately, we got this poke out thing. Well, maybe that's good. I guess, here, let's try this. I'm just gonna apply. There we go. I'll apply this glue doodad. I guess glue dad on here. All right. And so if I do that, though, that'll be the right spot. But unfortunately, look at how much is not sticking on there. So maybe what I would want to do is do that plus also there we go. Okay, so now I've got something banded on there. All right. And then, unfortunately, well, I'll tell you what, maybe I'll just put a coin on there, something to make it protrude a little bit. Or a weird, dumb move. But there we go. If I do that, and then I could get a little bit of mass on top of it. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a protrusion, so you can hear the click. You hear that? Yeah. And so now, and here, I'll take this. No. Sit tight. Sit tight. Oh yeah, it's Adam. It won't be super visible when everything is black. That's the bummer is that these, there we go. It is a bummer that these, what are they called again? How do I know? Clips? Is that what they're called? Flick. Oh, look at that. Why on earth is my reflection so gigantic? No, I guess that's about the size of my head. So weird. Okay, so now... Oh, yeah. Okay, so that would function. And so now I'll just try clipping this on the foot. Okay, well, ideally it would be a little bit lower down here. But let me try putting this on. Oh, we got Brad Leclerc here. Brad Leclerc is right. There's enough Brian Brain detritus out there that you could Werner Herzog it. That is correct. Okay, so let me switch this over to this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my feet together. Let's see. If I'm standing and talking, the position's still not exactly right. So what I want, here, I'll show you guys. Behold the feet. Okay. So in this case, what would be ideal is if this was a little bit lower, like right here. Right there is the sweet spot. So what I want, because what my feet naturally want to do is click, beep, right there. But right now I'd have to go like that. Okay. So in this case, what that means is we got the right thing with the belt clips. So now I'm going to ask you. There we go. Yep, and that comes off real nice. So basically, we're close. All we need is a belt clip exactly like this that just goes down a bit farther. And in fact, it could go down farther on each side. And then I could actually cut once on the inside. But this wants to be about, I don't know, a ½ inch down lower. And then it'll work. You can see, I'm so stoked about this. Hot glue with the piece of metal. So you're saying just extend it down a bit? Oh man, I'm so thrilled at how reliably this works. I didn't see that coming. Okay, so let's talk about it that way then. If I'm just extending it, Cliff Horn is saying move it closer to the inner side of the shoe, but understand we're doing a setup where like millimeters are going to change things, and we want the most natural position. Okay, boy, this is just going to massacre these shoes. Yeah, so basically we just need this to be right here, so it clips on. We just need it. Now, I guess these shoes are a little bit dumb. I got some other shoes I could try it on. But I do like that. Well, Flotonacci, that feels to me like the moment you straighten that out, you're not going to get the clippiness back. Right. So really what we just want is this down even a bit farther. I could just cut this off and combine two of them in hot glue, like you said. And then at that point, that is just gonna look at that. It's already massacring the back of that shoe, chewing that up. Yeah, it'll be black gaff tape. Well, the whole thing will be wrapped in black gaff tape, so you won't see it. At most, you'll see that there's just a thing on Brian's foot. But in this case. So I I do like the idea of just attaching. Wait a tick. Would that work? If you attach two of these together? That might be interesting. I know this is a waste of the good gaff tape, but okay, so again, we don't want I have the foot pedal, and the problem is that it telegraphs that you're doing a thing. And if you want part of what you're saying to be, and now I'm stomping on a thing, then great. But more ideal is organically just music happening with whether it's music hits or video hits playing just organically at the right time. It's sort of like, you know, the Mr. Happy Pants routine doesn't work if you're telegraphing. At one point, there was one gig that somebody was like, well, I figure you could just set up two mics and you could kind of lean into one mic and then do the Brian part and then lean into the other mic and then be Mr. Happy Pants. And I'm like, that is a terrible idea. How did you work at this theme park? I'm not going to say what gig it was. Okay. Okay. So if this was like that, okay, here we go. So in this case, I can try folding this around. Yeah, let me move this so y'all can see it too. There we go. So if I do that though, well, I don't hate that. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, guys, I think we're on to something here. So take a look at this. So now what I'm doing is I've got the one clip that we know does clip on there correctly, and we've got something that sticks out on there. See how we like that. Oh, look at that, guys. That looks promising. Then okay. And this off. There we go. Okay, and then now pull this glue dot. And then the glue dot, I think, will stick to... Oh, look at that, guys. Right? Okay, so now let's take a look and see how we like that. Okay, so it's almost working. It just needs to have something to boop on. So now yes, it is a stack of spike tape. Okay, so now let's see whether or not this guy. Oh, I felt the click. Look at that, and you can see it. Oh, that's delish. Look at how subtle that movement is. Okay, so it's like you're right here, you're at an applause cue, and then it's like, and dun 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 dun. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Okay, great. That means I could build another one. And then we can practice and see what we could develop with them. So, the correct formula is to stack 2 of these. Yeah. No. Aha. You want them to face each other. There they are. Okay. So again, what we're doing is we're going to take 2 of these. We're going to stack them together like that. They're face to face. And then that protrudes at just the right amount. So I guess let's grab a little bit of this. There we go. Get that tight. Get that double looped around. There we go. And then wrap this all the way around. Yeah. So there we got another one. And so now I'm going to take another glue dot. And then now, let's see how far down to put this one. Yeah, all the way at the bottom. I bet it could go even a bit lower. All right, so I'll try this one. So there's that guy right there. Beautiful. Yeah, I think once we mask that, it'll be nice and discreet. Okay, so this. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, that one works. This one needs a boop on it. So I'll just take match head, this tape. Okay. Oof. All right, so now the question is, oh, look at that. It works. So here, we'll make it something more obvious. Yeah. Oh my God. This was my secret weapon for years. Like, no matter what the gig, I could always handle my own tech. And then nobody could screw it up. And I haven't had that for, I don't know, 7 years. Last time I had this working was at the gig in Schenectady, New York. And then now, oh man, guys, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Yeah, now I just got to see if we can buy these flicks in black. I don't think they have them in stock. Oh, this fell off. So really, now at this point, like the question is, do I want them any lower? Yeah, I guess really I need to start hot gluing. What do you recommend, Hawk? Should I epoxy these or hot glue them? Or because right now there's too much give on these. And in fact, if I really wanted to do it right, I would have these all the way down, even lower. Oh, that's great. Like that. Here's what I could do. I can just put dots of tape. Oh. JB Weld is what James Cobalt says. I think really pretty permanent once I get this all set up. Like these guys are going to work for allegedly 2 years is how long the battery lasts. But now that it's an off-the-shelf consumable, then it's easy enough for me to, just get more of them. There we go. And just plan to rotate them out. Like if I had a couple of extras, like we're in a new territory. Oh God, that's so great. Oh my God. I'm so stoked, guys. Will they need to survive a wash? No. No, that's the nice thing about these being little clips is that I'll just clip them on my shoe before the show. And then So the only thing I ran into was like sometimes I needed to wear different shoes, and so I would just gaff tape them to whatever shoes long enough to do it. Okay, so here, let's take a look now. Let's see how smooth these guys look. JB Weld. What exactly is JB Weld? Is that an epoxy thing? Okay. Like when it's right, I can feel it click. Well, I can see it working. Oh, wait. Nope, I guess it is working. Ah, JB Weld is a two-part epoxy. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is straight up Saturday morning arts and crafts. But I think that'll be great. You know what? I wonder. Here, let me. Yeah. I don't have the Embry Riddle show set up. Let's see. Okay, well, at this point, I don't know how much of this is interesting for you to just watch Brian be in his head, but this is a solid proof of concept. I can now JB Weld these together, and I know they clip on, they fit fine, and all I have to do is wrap everything in black gaff tape, and it's solid. So do you guys, I guess the core recommending is this is black painted metal. And if we want to attach two of these together and attach it to one of these flicks, this is plastic. So we'd be attaching plastic to metal. You guys say JB Weld is the way to go? Because then, yep, we end up with everything working. We got two clips that go out, and then all I'll need to do is, it could be as simple as putting a couple of coins on this, just something that protrudes so that there's an easy click action on there. Yeah, not too tight with the tape, of course. But you can feel it. It's got a good clickety-clack. Here, you guys hear this? Right? Okay. Man, that was good progress. I know it seems silly, like you just watched Brian fart around with tape, but that was extremely productive. This can easily become something that sticks on the shoe and does the button thing. So you get play, pause, and forward to the next. And then once that happens, then you can set up kind of concurrent grooves. So imagine what that opens up is imagine a PowerPoint presentation with an overlay of me being able to do the Telestrator stuff that I do. So picture you're doing a talk, or I'm doing a talk. And we've got content that is stepping forward through stuff, but it's also happening while I'm drawing on it, right? And then, so now I'm using both my hands and feet, and I'm untethered to any one spot. I like it. Yeah. All right, let's see. There we go. We just watched Brian invent a gimmick. Yeah, that is exactly how unglamorous the process of invention is you just kind of look and poke and think, oh, maybe this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Neat. But now, the important part, of course, is that I can click this and make... Oh, no. Is this out of range? Oh, I don't like that at all. Because I'm clicking and it's not doing a thing. Oh, that's an interesting problem. Oh, wow. Okay, because that's a keyboard thing, mouse without borders, when I move the mouse from here over to another computer, look, it doesn't work. It's receiving the keyboard input, but it's not executing it there. It's passing it on to another device. What an interesting twist. Oh, man, I'm going to dig this. I'm going to dig this a lot. That's great. No, it's not broken already. Luckily, I was able to figure out it was a good lesson. Hawk Worley says hot glue. I've seen Tuscan Raiders made almost entirely out of hot glue handle the hottest parade of the year with no problems. Hot glue it, wrap it with black tape. I think that's going to be my jam. I think that's exactly right. Okay, well then I'm gonna, that'll be the next thing, is all hot glue those together. Yeah. Oh, wait. I just did it again. I was wondering why it wasn't working. And then I realized it's because I turned on, oh, you know what I could do is I could just turn off mouse without borders. There we go. So now it won't stop, even if I'm over here clicking. Or will it? Okay. Yeah, okay. So even if I'm clicking here, so there's like that, then these still work. Got it. Now we just do scripting. That'll be fun. Awesome. All right, well then, hot glue and tape it will be, and a future project we will make of it. I'm going to pivot over to the rest of today. We got content that I'm shooting. Today, we should be able to premiere an honest-to-goodness new episode of Scam Nation, and it's way good. It's super-duper good. That's all I'll say about it. How about that? Yeah. All right. That's going to be it. I'll see you guys. Bye. Thanks for hanging around. I wish invention was more interesting to look at.